Hello and welcome to Nature's Rhythms August updates, where we have a look at where we are in the wheel of the year and how we can harness this energy to really enhance our lives. We're always moving in cycles, and right now in the cycle of the year we're in the height of summer, the month where it's expansive, where it's light. We're actually gone over the lightest day. We are gently descending, so we're really freewheeling at this point. And everything goes in cycles, the cycles of our lives, the months, the cycles of a relationship, our projects, our working lives. So nothing's static, everything moves in these cycles. So of course we can experience this kind of energy at any time of the year. But this is the time where we really are freewheeling. So it can be the time of a project where we're right in the middle of it. We're really enjoying it. It's a time of a relationship where it's in its fullness. It's a time of our lives when we're feeling really energized. It's midday time in the wheel of the day, and that afternoon where energy is at its fullest. It's at this time also where we can experience burnout, that we lose contact with how much energy is spiraling out and expanding. And summertime particularly, there can be a lot of burnout. There can also be a lot of panic attacks, looking at the flip side of this. Now, last month we looked at happiness and how we can really use happiness to build the resilience, which also really supports you in being able to see your energy through this kind of period, whether it be the summertime or a particular time of a cycle. This month we're going to have a look at that burnout, that time where you may experience anxiety, and that point where when we've lost contact with ourselves. We think that we're full of energy, but in actual fact our adrenals are really working hard to keep us going, which inevitably means at some point there's going to be a crash. So to see you through the summer into autumn, going into a gentle unfolding and a rest time in the winter, now is a time to really take care of your energy. My name's Leanne Campbell. I'm a life and wellbeing coach, and I'm co-creator of Handpicked Life. And I specialise in somatic practices. And today we're really going to have a look at how we can manage our energies and boost our adrenals, as well as draw that sense of peace and calm into the body. If you'd like to understand more about the cycles, then check out the links below. You can sign up for our free course, which will take you through a cycle. And once you understand the workings of it, it's something that you can apply to any area of your life. So just before we go into a somatic practice, I'd like you to pause the video for a moment and just put yourself in that place where you know that you're really on something, you're really on a roll. It might be that time of a relationship where this is amazing, you're obsessing about this person, or you're obsessing about your job and how well things are going with this new friendship group, or you're really enjoying your project, you're flying high, which is all great stuff, but if we want it to be able to sustain us enough so we can thrive in this energy and allow it to come into the core, now's the time to just, first of all, recognize when we're in that and know what to do in order to keep ourselves nourished. So it's really important when you are full of energy, when you're flying high, that you still continue to nourish yourself. So the cycles are within cycles all the time, just like there's a whole cycle of the day. So what do you do in that evening part of the day where you rest, where you have a chance to just switch off? You know, and then for you that might be that that's coming in the middle of the day at the moment, depending on what you're doing or where you're at or how your rhythms really work. but everything in nature has a time to rest and a time to be alive. And okay, a lot of people say, yes, I'll rest when I'm dead, but it doesn't really work like that. What we'll tend to do is keep going, and then at some point we're compromising our immune system, we're compromising our happiness, our ability to be able to make choice, to really thrive in this life. So keeping that gentle balance constantly is really important. I'm going to show you a really simple somatic practice that will really benefit you. And I can talk a little more as we're in this practice today, because it's a way of gently holding the body. So take 3 to 5 or 15 minutes, however long you want, pause the video and just write down how do you recognize when you're in that place. Now, what we're looking for now really is hindsight. So when have you got to that point and looked back and gone, yeah, okay, I could have done with resting at that point, or I really took too much on then. Because right now you're not going to recognize that. It just seems like you've got this abundance of energy. So just a few little tips for yourself to be able to begin to recognize, along with how well are you managing your energy right now. This journal prompt is in the description below. So if you want to go deeper with that, then you can bring that into the month. So as you practice these things throughout this month, really being in tune with how well you're doing, where are your energy levels right now? Where are they on a scale of 1 to 10? So 10 being really vibrant, you're really going, and 1, you're really not there at all. Are you keeping a gentle consistency going? Or when you do come down, is it just down to a 5 or a gentle landing? So just be aware of that right now. So you're really taking care of the abundance that's around right now. So that can bring you into the autumn. So I'm going to show you a somatic practice now so you can really optimize this summer energy. And we're going to give the adrenals a little bit of a holiday and a boost. Okay. So before we do that, I'd just like to show you a few points that you can massage to really bring your adrenals, your kidney and your bladder some extra energy. So just bring your fingers into your belly button, any finger, doesn't matter, and then come about 1 inch to the side and then massage deeply. And just notice how that feels, and it may be a little bit tender. Breathe deeply. And if it is tender, it just means you need it. So you're shifting that congestion through your body. And then when you finish that nice and deep, you just go down 1 inch and do exactly the same thing. So we're just massaging bladder and kidney with these points now. So nice and deep. Breathe deeply. And then from here, just come back up, so you're either side of the belly button again, and then up 1 inch and go deeply. And these are your adrenals, and if they are a little bit tender, mine certainly are, your adrenals are saying thank you for this. Just get the congestion shifting. Take a few deep breaths. And bring yourself into that place now where you're choosing to just stop and nourish. So this might be 5 minutes in your day. You may have 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever you've got. Just be fully present and send some light and energy into your body. Connect with the energy that's around right now in the month of August. Okay. So we're going to lie down now and have our legs up. So you may want to put your legs against a wall or up against the headboard, wherever you are. Or if you want to do it without any support, you can just put something underneath, just the sacrum there. So the lower back is gently sinking down. The sacrum's well supported and it feels good. It's easy to have your legs here, okay? And then you can choose where you want your arms to be. It may be that you just want to have them out to the side. If it feels comfortable, you can just put one hand on the front of the head, one hand on the back. So you're also drawing the blood up to the brain. There's a lovely way. If you are feeling anxious, I recommend that you hold your head. And if you want to know more about this particular exercise of drawing the blood to the brain in order to find that feeling of peace, then you can check out our June update where we go into more detail. But see how that feels now. And just let the legs float. If you haven't got any support behind you, you may just want to bounce the legs a little bit and then just let them float up easy. And imagine you've got your energy flowing down your legs now. Come up the back and just let your adrenals pulse. So really get your mind behind your practice and just paying full attention, even for 2 or 3 minutes, and giving your body a chance to replenish that sense of that loving presence that you just give your own body. And what is important right now is that you're not saying to yourself, oh, I'm exhausted, oh, I'm really tired. Watch your language. You might acknowledge that you're feeling tired, but use this time to focus on what you want to create in your body. So welcome energy in. Welcome that feeling of expanding your energy out into every cell of your body. When you breathe life force into every single cell. And when you breathe out, you just let go of anything that no longer serves you. And let the wisdom of your body just do what it's designed to do, which is replenish, heal, energize you. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue rest on the base of the mouth. Open your heart. Relax the belly. And when you breathe out completely. Let go, let go, let go. And when you breathe in, you let the belly swell, the rib cage open, the chest fill. Just be aware if there's any strain begins to come into the body. Again, you can just soften the legs if you haven't got the support. Or you can change the hand. Change the position you're in. So just pay attention, full attention, and trust that when your body whispers to you, you can follow that. There's a lovely saying that if you listen to the whispers, your body doesn't have to shout at you. And in these quiet moments, you can just give your body a chance to speak. It's a lovely way to start the day. You can just turn your legs around and put them up on the headboard. It's a lovely way to finish your day, because often we can flop into bed exhausted. We're collapsing. We're not going to sleep. We're actually collapsing. And to get a good restful sleep, just resetting your body. And certainly a wonderful thing to do throughout the day. So just take a few deep breaths now, and it may be that you want to stay here longer. If you do, you just stay where you are. Enjoy the peace, enjoy the deep breath. And then whenever you're ready, you can release the legs. Just roll onto one side, release the support. Just to come up slowly. to continue your day and have that sense of bring this energy with you. So thank you for joining me. If you've enjoyed the session, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, it really helps us out. Check out the links below and try out our Nature's Rhythms course. It's there on our website for free, and really work with these exercises throughout the month and enjoy. Make the most of this summer energy. Thank you.